Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. In the last episode, they really sent in the clowns with the last trial. First we dealt with a ventriloquist, dummy holding a dummy, then we had to deal with a clown with unfunny jokes. Today we are going to be going back to the Berry Big Circus to try to figure out how the murderer was able to commit the crime without leaving footprints in the snow. Once we figure out how they did that, we could figure out who the real murderer is. So, I hope you guys are ready because we are about to get started right now. Okay, let's go in, turn about. Hopefully we are reset. 303. We're back at the offices. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep, magic tricks are by their definition tricks. Very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the trick when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? How did you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks. So, I think the trick they're demonstrating is this one. Oh no, I pulled my thumb off. I'm able to move it and everything. And then I put my thumb back on. Ha ha ha. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Okay. I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between the rock and a hard place. There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it. That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that. Do you think he might be trying to frame Max? If that was it, he would have simply said, I saw Max. That would have been enough. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew. But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that, Max. You're really not helping my confidence here, Maya. Everyone seems to hate Max. Ben, Trilo, Mo. They all have nothing nice to say. Our magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him. He even hit Ben over the head with a bottle. But what? But that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder. And it was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand. Maybe Ben was the ringmaster wearing Max's costume? But Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself. Okay. Let's go back to the circus. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes, wait. Quit your whining! Let's just give it a shot already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing a round for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible. See, even they're surprised by the idea. I told you. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once we've got our grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yes. Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Oh yeah, that's right. But then we said hello and he didn't even give a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her, even now. Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Ha! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Waiting like this is part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya, she's so red. She looks like a vine-ripe tomato. So how is this new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routines are secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'd be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk. Max Galactica. Performers should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trilo, you seem to really be fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. You're right. Mark my words. I, Trilo Quist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, row, row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory. Not to rein in on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You've got to be a part of this too. Okay. Let's go check in with Mo. December 29th. Lodging Plaza. It's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Franziska really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. Every time you definitely don't want her to show up. Poof, there she is. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up. Looks like she wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room, behind the window up there? The acrobats got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? Franziska Von Karma? Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. So we have to wait until she leaves. Mo's not here. If he was here, you would have to be able to tell him before you step... You would have been able to tell even before stepping into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Ah ha 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 ha. What do you think he is laughing at when he's all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes. Okay, so we don't have access to Mo. So let's head back to the big top. December 29th, Berry Big Top. Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No. I'm just allergic to wild tigers. Okay. The ringmaster's room. Max and the ringmaster had their talk in this room. That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why would he do that anyways? Was it really that cold or something? Last room. Right! Welcome to the wonderful and the fabulous, the cafeteria! Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood. Alright, you know what time it is. Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. It's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction. Oh, that was me. Buzz. Wrong. Try again. What do you think, girlie? I got it. Okay, what is your answer? Because they're in the cafeteria. I don't get it. It's an incredibly sad place, the cafe. I did it. What's going on? He's being too nice. Today's been a real crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me. I didn't think it was going to be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it's such a tough crowd this morning. I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one burst out laughing. Even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly! How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? Many reasons. Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw. I swear. That creep just flew through the air. It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like floating. The silhouette on his face made me positive it was Max. I don't see any psych locks. He must be telling the truth. Okay. So, now that we've done that, back here. No, I have to figure out what to do next again. Maybe I'm missing a step. Here we go. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by, and since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximillion Galactica, The Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's showbiz. Talk. The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says. It wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at the circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something I simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Hi, sweeties. Want to hear about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest, though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximillion Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture of the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. That's the first stage I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die happy right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By then, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you win a trophy, Maya. My sweeties. You can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure to show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Look and learn how to be thrown in jail? Okay, well, we have something new. So let's present it to these guys. Would you mind taking a look at this? No. Okay. What about you? Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too. You've seen it as well. I'm realizing I am super bright in this shot. You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximillion Galactica. He really gets around. Oh! You know what? Let's also just... Oh yeah, he didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. Oh, that's how they made it look like Maximillion. It's in this picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust. I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust, but that's not in... But I'm not into that sort of thing. Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago all of a sudden. The bust disappeared. It disappeared. If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up. Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Aww. The bronze statue. Is there anything else that changed about this place? Nope, nothing's changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's setting up a bad joke. Nope, I'm drawing a blank here. A quiet mow is a good mow in my book. I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us. Well, on the morning of the crime, over on the bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title. Yikes. It says, to the murderer. Murderer. Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder. Before the murder? Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. When the world posted this thing? Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead. So I think that means following up with Max. Present. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. I guess it really wasn't a company. It was just the ringmaster, my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall. In the pocket of his tailcoat. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Okay, so when I find Regina, I inquire this move. Back to the ringmaster's room. Shoved into his pocket. I've got a feeling I know what that is. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it! It fits perfectly in with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Tonight at 10 p.m. That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. Okay. Let's go to the cafeteria. Oh, looks like Mo's gone. What? Mo's gone? There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Hamburger. Just thinking about it makes me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad. All of a sudden, I need a new partner bad. Okay, so no one's there. Let's talk about you. Would you mind taking a look at this? It's... Okay. Let's see if Francisca has moved. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Miss Von Karma... Nick? What is that? That beeping sound. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? Don't mind, pal. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick! See ya, pal. I didn't know that gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being flat-foot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Ow! As biting as lashes from a whip. Von Karma. She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making national news? Ha ha ha! National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You miserable plight. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by a single smidge. I wonder what she can make of this. Ow! She hit me again! Maybe you should hold off on the wild goose chases. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? I'm amazed that you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You could hide that look of victory in your 10 paper bag. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness. You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try to find out more information myself. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this? Or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time. I'm sure you know to who I'm A secret love affair? What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh. Little brother, but Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. The man is dead. Stop telling me he's dead. I'm so upset and emotional about this. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then, with the case after that one, he never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. And all he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in the world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. Nick? About Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick. Miss Von Karma. What? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had enough of you. Him too. What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick, let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes? Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone calls me Acro. Mr. Acro? How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope, or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. Interesting. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He's truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. Such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Considering Regina lived in the circus and knows nothing else, yeah, that's a bit spoiled. Regina is so cute. She is truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. The accident happened during an acrobatics session, right? Interesting. Psych locks. Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. Bum bum bum. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was injured. I injured my leg during practice 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus then? I stopped by yesterday and noticed you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. You went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke to the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced it was all a dream. I just couldn't believe I saw what I saw. What you saw? That sounded really ominous. What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximillion Galactica. What? That's what I thought he said. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying. I was absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick. Okay, so I need evidence that his accident wasn't a result. These birds are really interesting. Particularly the white one that's pecking his neck. Okay. It's a huge pile of trash. One man's trash is another monkey's treasure. I guess you're right. Look, they're all shiny things. He's even got a motorcycle exhaust. What do they call this thing? A tuba, right? Of course it's a tuba, silly. You didn't know that? Hey, it's a picture of Regina. Well, she is a shining beauty. No objections here. This bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of this bed is folded perfectly. There's nothing unusual about that at all. It's how things are supposed to be. Can't a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? He's got a barbell. Looking around, everything he's got is for his upper body training. Wait a sec. These are the same machines I see on TV all the time. Hey, Nick. What? I don't have this one. This barbell here is a new model. Don't overdo it, Maya. You don't want to end up a muscle woman. Ooh, monkey. It's a monkey calendar. Acro must really love monkeys. The net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore. The net looks fine to me. You really think that he plays basketball? I think so. Monkeys live life above the rim, you know. You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game? Of course the monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. Well, a prehensile tail might be an unfair advantage. You can see the big top from the window here. There's no snow on top of the big top. Kind of weird, don't you think? The inside of the tent is warm, so any snow that lands on top probably melts. I guess you're right, the snow probably just slides right off. Oh, the tire swing. Money must use this to swing around. Go ahead, Nick. I know you want to ride it too. Maybe later. Okay, now I've examined everything in the room. And I've talked to him. Let's see. Maximillion Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Acro won't even look at it. It looks like something is really weighing on him. Regina? She's cool, isn't she? And can you believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer? That's a serious look. It seems animals are not the only thing she tames. Huh? Max, the ringmaster, Ben, she's got them all under her thumb. What do you mean by that? Maybe I went a little bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child. I'd say it seems that way. That's why she can be so cruel. What? Regina is just like the animals she claims to tame. She's innocent, thus she can be cruel. I wonder what happened between Acro and Regina. Money is a great friend to me. That pile of treasure over there is his collection, right? It is indeed. Money will bring anything back with him. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies, but I seem to be pretty popular with the animals. That is good. Okay. So he doesn't know about Pepper. Okay, let's see if we... I still can't find Regina. Let's see if we can't find her. Let's go back. Oh! This is either Mo or Regina. It's Regina. I have a bad feeling about this. Grrr. Grar! Yeah, Nick! Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O-Phoenix. Stay. Stay. Heal. Oh, Maya. Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake. Mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? You must mean something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got a lot of spangles, and it's really beautiful. You should see it. I should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. I'll get for you. Leave it all up to us. Guess there's no turning down that request. You're really gonna do it? It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite the man. He was. I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I'll believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Yeah, you will, I think. I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. Let's ask her about the note that she and the ringmaster saw. Regina, have you ever seen this before? Huh? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket. This piece of paper was in your pocket? I guess I noticed it was there around breakfast time. Breakfast time? Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize the piece of paper was in your pocket. Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged to someone else's pocket. And then what? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did! I stuck it up there. How did you know? So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. Found in Regina's pocket the morning of the murder. That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria? It's from the cafeteria. It's not? I remember seeing it in there. So this was the cafeteria, Pepper. You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper. Okay. We are looking for the sparkling outfit. Oh! New location. Kind of. Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me. It's money! That monkey's holding something. That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Time to take this monkey attorney style. Give it back. Means a lot to Regina. A real man. Ah, ooh, 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 ooh. Yikes. Wah! I tried to have a man-to-man talk with him. I really did. You know, man-to-man isn't really accurate. It's more like man-to-monkey. Nick, you swiped it while Money was distracted. You're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Huh. You can see it fine from where you are. You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume. Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Oh well, guess it's time to lay off the burgers. Not to mention it doesn't look like something a girl I know would actually wear. It's not Maya's size. Isn't Maya and Regina the same size? I need to speak with Regina about this. Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you! You really got it back for me. Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. It's nothing. No wonder guys melt to mush in front of this girl. Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? You know, the lion she told us about. Oh, the one that someone killed. Leon. He was killed, wasn't he? That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth, you know. Wah! Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming. You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing? Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina! Everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when Leon... Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky. Poor thing. The animal shows Leon shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago. Okay. Back to the cafeteria. Big Top. Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the Bistro to Cirque, aka the cafeteria. It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great. She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster. My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a hamburger. One bite will send you into a hamburger heaven! I bet. I can tell by the smell. I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some special power. Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do? That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger. He calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes. Wait, really? Max would still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. Mo. All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know. The tragedy, you know. What is he talking about? Get over what tragedy, Mo? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all. You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, correctamundo! Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect, but are you lying to us? No, not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you say if everyone can get over the tragedy seems a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Eek, 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 eek. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Okay, I only have to correct 2 things this time. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break, us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, eh? I think I have enough to actually get us started on this. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on in this circus? Okay, there's no need to look scary when you ask me. Hey, look over here, some juicy hamburgers. Let's eat instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I kinda got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? Leon. I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right? How did you... I told them so many times you shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't climb up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You promised. He's involved in this too. He's involved, huh? Mo, is this the person you promised you wouldn't say anything?
Take that!
Acro. It must have been Acro, right? How'd you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster. No way. I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Acro. I wonder if people would like Mo as the ringmaster. It's just like you said, you know, the accident. Did someone die? No, but it would have been better off if he had. How would that have been better? He's still alive, but when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma he's in. Coma? All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. How is he related to Acro? He's his brother. The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Who is Acro's younger brother? Ken Dingling, but everyone always called him Bat. Aww. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her with love was his downfall. Everyone seems to be falling in love with Regina. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden, Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why'd he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget the moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Some sick grin. No way, that's impossible. A smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events? Nick, can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. So that's what really happened. Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka, 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 shaka. There he goes again, acting his normal crazy self. Achoo! Achoo! Nice. What a wonderful sneeze. You think so? You sneezed with pepper and slipped on a banana peel. That's basic clownsmanship. Girlie, you know you got to understand that. Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneeze. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper. Bat? From my point of view, those two always looked so perfect together. They looked perfect together, huh? For now, I think we have enough to go back. Actually. What do you think of this person? I've already given my heart to another man, so I'm not interested in enrolling in your dating service. Just wanted to know if you knew this person. Ah, it's Acro. Is he in his room today? Yes, he is. We just came back from meeting him. I hope his legs get better soon. Acro's so incredible, especially on the trapeze. The trapeze is an enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the acrobat. That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina. But Regina seems to like Acro just fine. Okay, let's go back to Acro. I'm pretty sure I have enough details. Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else? We're back because Acro's hiding why he's the injury of his leg. Seems like you've got things so far away. Here we go. Let's see if we can't break these chains. I'm pretty sure we have enough detail now. Yikes, 3. Okay. About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice. Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. Acro, are you really telling me... Are you really telling me that the practice accident was... Leon? 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. Okay. Just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save... Sean. Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got into a terrible injury. Mo must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was a slip of the tongue on his part? That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue. They were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. If it wasn't anyone's fault, do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't like much is the reason for this evasion. Regina? You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Maybe I did overdo it again. Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along.
Take that!
The note. Where'd you get this? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it was there. I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Oh, thank God I'm back at full bars. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare. An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside Leon's mouth, like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane! Didn't he know how dangerous that is? Well, we all thought he was being stupid too. But the lion was very old to begin with, and age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Bat and Regina. They were great friends. Oh, yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. Leon, obviously. Oh. When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick! I know, most said the exact same thing. What do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. Miss Von Karma, I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served the summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro, let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Now what do we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it, I'll figure something out. Look at you, full of confidence. You must have something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. So, maybe Acro killed the ringleader? I guess? Very strange. I guess it's time to put it all together. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. The investigation went really well, I think. We were able to identify potentially the true murderer of the ringmaster. I thought it was gonna be the ventriloquist, honestly, because of the whole he wanted to date Regina. But it looks like Acro did it. I still don't have a motive as to why Acro would kill the ringleader. We'll get it more covered in the trials to come. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Mash the like button and subscribe if you have not for more Phoenix Wright content. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later!